Hello everyone, welcome back to uh, our coverage of the free games for August 2014. This is the one of the other PlayStation Plus titles for this month, which is Dragon's Crown. This is available for both PS3 and Vita uh, PlayStation Plus, despite not being actual cross-buy. Uh, but Atlas has been nice enough to offer this. And so let's hop in here. I've got save here a couple hours in from a ways back. Actually, I think it was 1 year ago from the time that this video would be up. So this is from the team at Vanillaware, who made games like Odin Sphere, I believe Princess Crown, Grim Grimoire, Muramasa, some stuff that a lot of people really like because of the art style. They're fantastic at 2D art, sometimes to a fault, but that's sort of their thing that makes them well known. So here it's a 2D beat 'em up side scroller type mixed with RPG elements. I mean, it's basically an RPG. You collect loot, that sort of stuff. And even when you're playing single player, you have a 4-player party. You collect characters along the way and sort of bring them into your party. So here I've started with a dwarf named Francis, and I've also got a little elf ranger, Lillian. Terrence is a mage. And I got Walt the Knight. And so I can sit here and create new, and you can see all the characters right here.
I'm ready for this. Let's do this.
We got Fighter. I guess that's what our little knight guy is. Sorceress, which is one of the controversial
Let's go.
people here. Along with the Amazon, sort of just for the completely overly exaggerated female design. There's elf, dwarf, and wizard. So we're gonna stick with Francis here, and going to town.
You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
Okay, so we gotta go report this. So I can hold down select and it'll show like a map here of where everything is. If you played previous Vanillaware games, you know that they generally have everything is side scrolling. The Golden Sphere levels were circular despite that. So you run through one side and you come out the beginning on the other.
Hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't.
And his artwork is just fantastic. So we complete a quest here and got a reward.
Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne. Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Highland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Highland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear.
Yep, we met these earlier.
The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes.
Alright.
Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired.
Yeah, we have some other areas we can go in here. Oh yeah, and this is our little rogue that is helping us. and he will help open chests and all that sort of stuff. This is our, yep, another exaggerated woman. So here's our shop where you can buy tonics and all sorts of stuff. That's all she has right here. We can sell our junk if we have any. And it gives you a rank on the junk, on all your loot here, items, to sort of give you an idea of how good it is. I'm not going to deal with that right now. But it's nice you have like 500 items you can hold, so you don't have to manage all this stuff as much as you might.
What would you like?
If you have things that are unappraised, you can pay here to figure out what they are.
Which one do you want?
We can repair things. Just fix all. There we go. Let's go. And we got these people that are around here, and you can sort of mess with them a little bit. Not so much her. The temple, occasionally when you are fighting in the various levels, you can find dead bodies there and sort of take them with you. And you can resurrect them here, and they'll be potential party members for your team. If you don't like them, you can bury them here for an item. You can pray for miracles.
Goddess statues. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed them. Althena, the one in the center. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena. If anybody dies under your watch, you can pay to bring them back. Also boost different things about of your stats and attributes and all that sort of stuff. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's
speaking
your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him.
Let's give him one.
He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. You probably won't be able to communicate.
So let's move on. Yeah, let's save that real quick. Alright. What I think it wants me to do is go over to the Adventurers Guild. Yeah. So where is it at? There it is. So you can sort of quick travel over here
to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the guildman.
So here we can use our skill points to learn new skills. You can learn specific ones for your class, which includes some of these here. What do I want? So I have that eagle dive. That's one thing I can do. Let's see. I like that one, but you can also pick out common ones. So if there's some cool ones that you like here, something you can do, like picking up coins recovers HP. Picking up coins adds your score, increase your max HP. Lots of different like perks here. So I'm gonna go over here and do that. Okay. Yep. Yeah, there's our reward for our quest. Okay. Got a new picture for the gallery. I guess you can zoom in on things if you want to look at certain parts of it. We leveled up. Okay, what's this? Okay, yeah, that was one I had just completed. So the quest Reclamation of Honor. So we got other ones here. Collect 10 sporks from the myconoids. And at ancient temple ruins, destroy the Ark's cargo found at the harbor. Randy can open the door to the harbor. Even beyond that, we can actually go.
He should be somewhere in town.
Okay, so he's somewhere in town. I can knock that guy over if I want. So he's in town. Let's see if he's at the castle.
You recall what happened at the castle. You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Naturally, he demands. It seems that he.
Okay, so this is all just what we saw earlier.
Count. That's why. The Prime Minister warns you.
Okay, there we go. Let's see if he's up here.
How can I help you?
That's where we can buy magic items. Nothing of real interest right now. Guildmaster, he should be somewhere in town.
Welcome to my shop.
No.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers. He tells you that he was praying because he has sent many friends. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing one by one.
Okay, so we found Samuel. He's given us a new quest.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man, his raspy voice. You can give him a coin.
Not today.
To solve the mystery of the disappearances, you head to the catacombs, where the villagers fear to tread.
Alright, so we gotta go over here. This is how we get out of town. To figure out where we want to go. Here we go. This is the map. So showing the various areas. So that's where we want to go for that quest. Obviously we have some stuff that want to go to these other areas. You can just go there and grind for more experience and all that sort of stuff. So let's go in here. Do a little bit of fighting.
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground, as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the
Yep, take all this stuff.
of this area's former prosperity.
What else is here? Okay. You can use this the right stick to sort of tap on things. Usually you'll find things about in the environment that you can tap on. Yeah, it'll be like that, little shiny spots. Who's losing health here? I am. Okay, this guy. Crap. How do we get this?
Filthy lucre.
I forget how to pick up these guys. Let me see. They don't offer an easy way to do that. When you find these chests, you can use the cursor to pick them up and tell Ranny here to open them up. Same when you find doors and all that sort of stuff. Okay, yeah, I pressed triangle. We ran into a trap. Yeah, that guy's going to die.
Filthy lucre. Oh, I can do that.
Okay. I'm not sure how he's gonna get help. I have not played this in a while, so I forget how he is supposed to get help. And you just find these shiny spots, swirl the right stick over them, and then knock out these items that
A strange knight stumbles out of the darkness.
increase health, sometimes score, and all that sort of stuff.
Of this world. The knight is muttering to himself, as if in a daze. If I end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice me. When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll.
Okay.
The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
Alright, somebody's resurrected him.
Oh my.
I can tell him to go around and pick up stuff when he sees it. I've also got this chest here we want him to open up.
Whoops. Quit it.
And people come over and pick up food and eat it. Let's go up here. torch, 10 left.
Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks. Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
Any sort of fire seems to be their thing. I don't know where he was at. Yeah, sometimes you can find hidden doors and that sort of stuff. Tell him to open it up. We got treasure rank D there. Let's tell him to open this up, see what's in there. Alright. We got a chest there.
Yes.
Oh, hey, a woman.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, I guess she's part of the team now. Let's go. So we have to escort her out of here. Make sure she's okay. Okay, we got a trap here. Oh, not too great. Looks like a spider's den. Yep.
Oh my.
And you can get more health than than your max HP says just by
Be careful.
eating food or whatever you can find. So see, it shows that I have 4 pieces of food. Alright, we did a good job here. Let's go in here. I suspect we'll find another girl. Imagine we don't want to step on those things.
Oh, yes. Done.
There we go. What's going on here? Anything else? Nope. Those idiots keep walking on the traps. Get some more people for our party here. Let them get some food and heal up again.
Oh, I can do that.
Let him do that.
Voila.
Yeah, you don't get the loot out of the chest right away. It's something that you have to wait for until the end of the level. So it encourages you not to just... I imagine she's not too nice.
flies away. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
Okay. We got another girl in our party. And I believe this cursor stuff is better in the Vita version, since you can just use the touchscreen itself to do that stuff. Probably gonna run into a boss fight here. Yep.
If she's bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well.
You take out these vampire ladies who keep showing up. Get him off. Where's my guy at? There he is. Yeah, it's not too hard to get lost in the shuffle a little bit. So what are these guys doing? They're sitting around. And I guess, okay. Our two girls are doing okay. I'm gonna go get my axe over here. Now, on these easier difficulties, these bosses can be destroyed pretty quickly if you have a decent group with you. Alright, and that's the boss. This should be the end of the level.
Girls had been turned. They are now
Yep.
vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire, and leave the ruins.
Yes, we got 1 B chest, 2 C's, and 4 D's. Sort of as you play harder versions of these levels, you'll get better chests, better loot, and all that sort of stuff. So here we get sort of see the results of our work. So we leveled up, get some skill points, a bunch of skill points. And this gives you sort of an idea of what sort of scores you got. So defeated the boss without dying, beat the round unbowed. Got bonuses for how much HP, LP, foes defeated, food gathered, and coins pocketed, all that sort of stuff.
In
Let's
your
go to our
hand
next.
is the bloody scroll that the ghost knight had given you.
Yep. Now we have all of these spells that we can appraise. And sort of we can see here, these are D's. Might not be something to worry about, but yeah, that B is something good to have. And I probably just pay for everything. Let's see. So these have different requirements for certain classes. So we can say that we want this, we want this, we want this. This stuff we can sell if we want, but I think we can put it on the other people in our party. So let's take them all. That sort of thing with when you're doing co-op, you can divvy up things based on who has what class and sort of figure out what's going on. So I think that's a pretty good look at
The mystery of the
Dragon's
victor's
Crown.
disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Yep. Yeah, it's available on PS3 and Vita, so you can play it wherever we want. And definitely, if you have PlayStation Plus and like these sorts of games, I definitely say check it out. It's a really cool game. They've added in patches. They added cross-play support, so you can play with Vita people if you have the PS3 version, and vice versa, and play online with other people. I believe you have to play like a certain amount of time in the game before that stuff opens up to you. So it's local right up front. Yeah. And they also added some crazy stuff for endgame. Uh, Endgame content. If you are, enjoying it that much, I believe like you can now go to like level 999, something like that, and dungeons that have crazy amount of levels in them, so you can keep playing for long periods of time beyond just what the main quest might offer you. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again next time.